The fourth point is to make sure that you return home with plenty of stories, and the best stories come from personal experiences. People you've met, dishes you've tasted, things that you've learned. So we make sure to include plenty of these and more on Insight Vacations. Insight signature dining is really something to talk about, from dine-around evenings where you'll dine a la carte on authentic regional cuisine at your choice of smaller local restaurants, dining in the local style like this one in Spain. There's our special welcome receptions that have a full menu welcome dinner and drinks on your first day to get to know fellow guests. There are highlight dinners with entertainment, special lunches and celebration dinners that really round off a tour in style. It's authentic cuisine, true regional tastes and Epicurean delights. Let's look at a short video that tells us something of this in the eyes of our guests.
The little restaurants we've gone out to that have been unique, we've never found it by ourselves. You get to taste food that you probably would never even imagine or try to cook yourself or even taste yourself. You would just probably think, oh no, I won't try it. But we tried it and it's been great.
We've eaten fabulous food with fabulous friends that we didn't know a few days ago.
We go to the outskirts to some of the little quirky restaurants in the countryside.
Well, it's been absolutely wonderful. The atmosphere has just been fantastic. We're in historic surroundings. I've just been serenaded by 2 opera singers and it's full of atmosphere and music. Fantastic.
The lovely thing with the Dine-Around experience is finding places that our tour director finds for us. The restaurants we're given to choose from are just within 5 to 6 minutes walk away from the hotel. We can leisurely stroll across there in our own time. The food's been superb, really great experience, and the lovely thing is it's where locals actually eat, so we get a true taste of what they're having rather than what tourists have.
With the consistent high quality from Insight, we know all 3 are going to be outstanding restaurants, and it's hard to know which one to go for.
We should probably rename this tour the Eating and Drinking Tour of Europe, because the quality of the food and the drink that we've been offered has been extraordinary.
A vacation today is also about meeting new people, so we'll take you behind the scenes to meet real local characters and enjoy enhanced experiential activities. You'll get the story through the eyes of a local, like Sebastian in the Loire Valley. You'll see and learn things from artisans, historians, restaurateurs, cheesemakers, clog makers, whatever they are, they're experts in their field, and these people will bring Europe alive for you. This is an art historian, for example, at the famous Rijksmuseum, the State Museum in Amsterdam. It's one of the most breathtaking museums in the world and recently renovated. It possesses many masterpiece paintings of Dutch and world art, including Rembrandt's Night Watch and several paintings by Vermeer, Van Dyck and Jan Steen. And you'll hear how the Renaissance is brought alive through this person who is such a specialist in their area. And your Insight small group will allow you to take it in a very personal way. You'll also join a culinary master chef to experience the art of Provençal cooking. And under expert guidance, you'll shop in the local markets, learn simple culinary techniques and fuse all of this with insider local knowledge to produce amazing results. And then the best thing is you'll savour the fruits of your labour over lunch, complete with wine with the chef to really bring alive those tastes. In Prague, perhaps you'll visit the Strahov Monastery microbrewery. It dates back to the 13th century and is really one of the oldest breweries in the world. There's much more still though. Europe's great cities come alive at night, and with Insight, because you're staying in the right locations, you can get the most out of every moment. We include amazing nighttime experiences, signature experiences like flamenco in Spain, opera in Rome or waltzing in Vienna. There's so much to see. Let's look at it through the eyes of a local.
The ideal scenario is to have a friend in every city that you visit to get really into the local feel and local knowledge, and actually Insight give us an interpretation of that.
I like to show them all the little spots they may not discover on their own. There's lots of little secrets.
We were introduced to some local artisans to see things that I never thought I'd see, and it just felt as though we were getting the real story.
We had a local guide, which made it even more enjoyable because she gave her perspective about the area.
And one of the owners, Sebastian, took us out into the actual vineyard itself, and we got to feel the soil and understand what the soil brings to the grape.
You really do feel like you are with someone who is local to this area. We were taken to an empty space to see the most magnificent view.
We really are taken away from the main tourist routes, you know, and we find little cafes that the local people would go to.
The free time that we get at each place has been great. We have enough time to just look by ourselves without a group, just concentrate on maybe the special things that we were more interested in than other people are.
Still a holiday of my choice, because I can decide to stay in the group if I wish, or they know me well enough for me to say I want to spend more time in one place rather than another.